Right guys, Eminem, Wednesday, and I thought I was going into work today, but when I went in Tuesday, found out I'm off till Friday. So of course, I done my grading last night with all the kids, and I was quite surprised with some of them. I didn't think they would do it, but they did. As I said, was trying to explain. Sometimes I get mixed up with my words. Sometimes I forget where I've been. Sometimes I do apologise. I say like I was in my head, but I wasn't. I was in watch it. Not what I see. See what I mean? Straight away. I was in Blanca. And as I said, our journey home the other night, Monday, well, afternoon it started. It was, as I said to start with, it was a bit rubbish because of the stragglers on from Glastonbury coming out slow. And I always jump off when it's like that on the M5 at Tewkesbury. I always jump off because I find the road's a little bit easier to drive home with, because it constantly stop starting on the motorway. And it's about the same distance anyway as jumping off at Tewkesbury, Junction 9. Been a glorious day today again. I've just emptied my van slowly and I've got loads of gear out. Didn't think I had that much in the bloody van. You know them tubs about this big, about yay big, that deep and that wide. Yeah, got 10 of them full of stuff from the van. You don't realise how much crap you put in there, do you? So that's why I want to downsize. I think that took half the weight off the van anyway, like, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things, you do what you do, don't you? You think, oh, I need this, and you don't. So anyway, me and my daughter went out. My daughter phoned me up because she wanted a coffee, so I took her. So she said, you inviting me or am I inviting you? She went, I'm inviting you, Dad. So she took me out for a coffee. And while we were there at this place having a coffee, told you about some lady bought me this miserable old fart. That was supposed to be me. So while I was in the coffee shop, I spotted something and I thought it was so cool. So I'm going to name this Alzheimer with Alzheimer's. Paul, this is you, mate. This is my other little fisherman friend. And he's going to go with me everywhere I go now. Because you got to have some little emblems. Yeah, look, there's two of them side by side. Miserable old fart and him. See, because when I get my new van, when I get rid of that one, him and him will be in the front window. The two fishermen, and I will put a name, or I will get my logo put on the side of my van. That's what I want to do. Because as I said, I retire in January, as you all know. I retire in January, and I want to start going out there doing a lot of stuff for people. It gives me something to do, keeps my mind active. Okay, my wife's mum is ill. We can't go on holiday at all because we got the father-in-law as well. He's not too good. He suffers with Parkinson's. It's a bloody shame. And I just want to get a decent little van for a while, so I can run around doing my do this YouTubing, and try and help people as much as I can. Try and get something going for fishermen who, as I said, are suffering with me. I'm going to go on about mental health today as well. Going on a bit with mental health, and I'm dedicating this for not just my mother-in-law, but for my friend Paul. And as I said, we had a wicked time. I don't think I don't think Paul's laughed so much for ages. And to hear him laughing, mate, it was absolutely amazing. Because I wanted him to enjoy it. We both were on the same wavelength, quirks-wise, I think. You know, silly sense of humour, things like... It's one of them. I don't think you ever really grow up. I mean, because your age, you don't have to grow up. Just because age is a number. But in your head, you still think you're in your 20s or your 30s, having a laugh and joke. And that's the way it should be. I mean, believe it or not, while he was away, he was singing. And I tell you, the guy's got a voice. Not Charles has no voice, but the bloke can sing. He used to love Maria Lanza, we both did. And he just started singing, he does. And that's showing that he's keeping himself occupied as well. I mean, okay, he's not as fast as he used to be. He walks around, you know, shuffles about, but he's still my mate. And I don't care about that. All I care about is that he's having a good time. And as I said, it was nice to see. Now, again, if you know anybody who's got Alzheimer's or started to suffer with it, try and do things with them. Just, even if it's just a sing song, believe it or not, it helps them. Well, it helped Paul because he was singing away. I was singing, "Come on, let's do the conga," only because he caught one. No, that was that was comical. That was. He was hoping I would. Now I was targeting conga and Ray. Not even a sniff. First time out with me, my mate catches a bloody conga. And let me line you up a bit better. You're more. That's it. Centralise yourself. Yeah. So yeah, my new gadget come and tested it out. It's bloody amazing. It's a tripod like this, not a big one, but a small one. But once I move like that, it follows you around. So if I moved over there like that now, he would follow me. But yeah, it's a great thing. Oh wow, and all the stuff all the clothes I wore, got a bit sticky with a bit of, you know, your bait and that, like you smell a mackerel, you smell a squid, and your juices of the worms and that. Of course, got them all in and washed them out. Somebody put a post up, like your t-shirt. My wife bought me that. I think it was cool. I've got another t-shirt which is not the same line. I've been bloody bitten, bugger. Yeah, so you know, and I found that I've watched some of my videos back, and I noticed I do mumble a bit. I do apologise about that because years ago I was in a very bad car crash, and I bit my tongue virtually in half, and I sewed it back together. And now and again I do mumble, but I do apologise about that. And of course I had to do my washing, of course, and I've just gone to the van. As I said, I'm cleaning it out, sorry, and I've got a load of stuff already down there ready to put in the shed. I've cleared a load of shelves just for the stuff coming out the van, and I'm putting them in them, as I said, totes, as what the Americans call them, totes. Put them in them little storage boxes and banging them on the shelves. While we close down, I will attempt to do some carp fishing. Now, I'm not a specimen carp fisherman, as you well know. I've got all the optronics and that, what somebody give me. So I am going to attempt sometime in the next couple of months to just do carp fishing. Now I know it can be long and arduous, but what I'll be doing it at Harvington, knowing I can catch carp at Harvington. I know that's cheating, but there is some big stuff in there, as Leon pointed out to me. He wants to catch Big Thomas. I've remembered, Leon, don't worry, I'll remember what you want to catch, Big Thomas. As I said, that little lad, bless him, got a t-shirt, but I'm going to bang on about this little lad, because he got a t-shirt made, because that's his goal, to catch Big Thomas, or something bigger than Big Thomas. I hope he does. As I said to his dad, if he catches him, Big Thomas, I want him to let me know, because I've got something for that kid. I really have. I really. And also to help his dad out. I will get in touch over the 6 weeks holiday that off. I'll see if he's about, so I can do him while I'm off work as well. Give him a day's tuition, sorry, I still get things mixed up. Tuition for his dad as well. Start from friending the line and learning how to use your shots on a float, different types of floats, what you can use and all that. I will be paid to do that. I'm not going to ask him for any pennies, because I'm not interested in the pennies. I'm interested in to help people. You know what I mean? As I said, I'm not doing this so people go, oh, look at that guy, he's doing this. What I'm doing it for is for people to understand. I'm sorry if it's a bit breezy. It is breezy in my garden. Yeah. I'm just looking at the trees by my house, and they don't half bend when the wind comes. You know, I'll just turn you that way so if you can see them sides of them bleeding trees above my house. They are over 70 odd foot tall. See them? They are bloody massive. And believe it or not, each year, we had one right outside the house and they come and took it down. Oh, excuse me. We have a couple of tree surgeons come up and down and test the trees, and if they're rotten, they'll take them down, which is a good idea. Because there has been one or two come across the road, and the wind always seems to blow that way. Luckily enough, they go that way. So if they fall in the road, it's not so good for the other people the other side of the road, because if one of them come down, it's going to smash the bleeding house. But never mind that. You see, when it gets really breezy, oh, it's scary around here, I tell you. So again, I've gone off track now. Sorry, do apologise. As I said, this young little lad, Leon, I was going to call him Liam, then he'd probably go bloody mad at me. Lovely little lad, and I love his aptitude, really do love it. He just wants to catch that one big fish. Well, he don't want to catch that one, just that one. He wants to catch multiple fish, but as I said, he caught a 2-pounder, but 2 weeks beforehand, he caught a 5-pounder, which I think's bloody marvellous for a young lad. I really do. And I think, if any of you guys who are not fishermen, and you listen to this, and your son is interested, why not take it up? You only have to pay for a licence for you, being an adult. I think if they're on the I think if they're on your brain, I think you have to pay for a licence when they're 14. But it starts them off young, get them keen and interested. Even, it doesn't have to be your son, it can be your daughter. Like last night, my daughter turned up at my karate club, and I was finishing the grading off, as I said, and all these lads are looking at my daughter, and I said, this is another instructor. And I looked at her because she walked in with 3 kids. They thought she was just another mum. I said, this is my daughter. She's an instructor. So I done a move on my daughter and she dropped me to the floor like a bag of spuds. And all the kids went, wow. Because my daughter's only 5 foot, well, I call her my pocket rocket, Eloise. She's only 5'2", but boy, she can go. Feisty, yes. Anyway, my daughter has also asked me if I'm free in August, which I am. And they are going on a family holiday. Have a guess where? Blue Anchor. Because she wants her husband to go fishing and my son-in-law to go fishing, and she's invited me down for a couple of days, which I will oblige to. You stop me. Ooh, when it's fishing, I want to be there. Yeah, so of course, me and my son-in-law then, I'll get him on video again, you know, Miles, the lanky bleeder. Yeah, and we'll be doing some, me and him will be doing some sea fishing. Probably we will go on the beach because the tide, from what I can see, the tide, it's going to be low tides. So we'll be able to, so we'll be able to go on the beach. And of course, me and Miles, when we get together, we play up as well. Because he winds me up and I'll wind him up. But things comes out with, I have to say, do you mind curbing your language? Because it's terrible. But I was surprised Paul wasn't effing and jeffing. And when he got on, just to turn around and say, I'm cleaning the van out, and to introduce you to my new mate, old timer of the Alzheimer's, Paul. I hope you watch this. I really, really do. I think it's handmade, that was. So how cool is that? It's even got fly feathers on his hat, look. It's got a little reel. Fly feather, centre pin. I don't know if it winds, does it? Shall we have a go? No, it don't. Don't wind. Never mind. But hey-ho, Alzheimer's, the old time of Alzheimer. I think he's cool. I really think he's cool. I've just spotted his eyes right underneath his hat, look. Just there. See him? One. I think he looks like me when I grow my full beard. That one just looks like he's had a few too many to drink. Look at his eyes. Yeah. So, yeah. So I've got 2 guys now to come fishing with me. If I go fishing on my own, I've got my 2 pals. I've got miserable old fart and Alzheimer's. Old timer with Alzheimer. We all get our little quirks, and these are mine. If I see little things like that, I will buy. And as I said, when I do sell me van, and when I do get a new camper, well, smaller camper van, my mate's coming with me. And also, hopefully I can get a new one. I hope somebody buys that one. If they come with a decent offer, I just say take it. But I'm reluctant to sell it because my mum helped me buy that. Yeah. It's one of them, innit? As I said, sentiment has got to go out the window, got to think more practical. Because it's such a beast to drive. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely to drive. As I said, I had new tyres put on it. Steering was absolutely second to none on it, because normally I'm going, but it's got no powered steering, and you got to pump it around like, you know, you see these big lorry drivers hitting that wheel. But now it's all powered steering, so, you know, magic. You can get a conversion kit for them. I think they're about 600, 800 quid. I wouldn't know how to do it. So, I'd be lost. And somebody's going on holiday. Bye. But it gets me. Now again, I've got people say, well, I'm going abroad. Why come abroad when the weather's been like this? You can go abroad, have a crap holiday, and then you can't escape it. You know, you can't leave to go, well, we'll go somewhere else. You can't do that. But if you're in Britain, you can up sticks and move. That's why I'm happy I got the camper van. If I wasn't enjoying where I'm on holiday in the camper van, I'll go, oh, we'll move somewhere else. But I was going to be cheeky the one night and go on Auburn site and fill up my tank with water in. He said, I mean, for the year, I was surprised the water lasted between me and Paul, the amount of cups of tea we were drinking. Jesus Christ. I think in one day we must have had about 30 cups of tea. Mind you, it's just sitting there doing nothing sometimes. Because when you go down below anchor, your tide comes in, then goes right out. And I mean right out. And it starts as soon as it goes out, it stays out for about, I think it stays longer out than it does in. It stays out about 2 hours and then it starts turning back. So, and then it comes in slowly. Well, it come in slowly because of the way we had virtually no wind. I mean, we was only having a breeze now and again. Well, we did have one night of rain, and here's another one. Bloody hell! I'm right in the flight path here. Another one going over. Yeah, always seen a beautiful military aeroplane. It was like a Hercules, but a smaller version, and it come across the campsite. And it wasn't above 200 foot in the air, mate. And it come across, and I wish I filmed it now. And it went across Blue Anchor, over Dunster, towards Minehead. And I thought it was going to go up the valley, but it didn't. It went right around, all the way around Minehead. I thought, and it still stayed at the same height. I thought, Jesus Christ. As I said, it only must have been about 200 foot off the ground, but it was great to see. As I said, Paul was interested in the railway and he took a couple of pictures. We went into Minehead, as I said, on the Friday, make sure I get it right. We went on the Friday, went to get it, as I said, when we come back, our spot was taken, so couldn't argue about that because we left up that spot. And the meerkat Gary was there. Meerkat, sorry. Paul called him meerkat. And also we got rid of the neighbourhood watch, Blue Anchor neighbourhood watchman. Oh, he done already. But generally, because me and Paul were there and we were having a laugh and joke, as I said, it was nice to see the man have a good laugh. I mean, he took a picture of the sunset. Now he's asked me, I've asked him if he would do me a picture of that sunset. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to Shirley. I think they've got a little place in Shirley. I can get some canvases. Yeah. So do us a little picture, mate. Because I said, you seen that picture of the owl? What he done, mate, when the owl spotted him having a wee-wee. Yeah. I thought that was comical. But in the next couple of weeks, guys, I will be going fishing on the lakes. And I will be hunting for big carp. As I said, I've never really been into carp fishing. I don't really know how to set up the way carp fishing. The way I'm going to set up is just use a bolt rig and probably a couple of boilies, or I might just use my method feeder and drop a couple of boilies in the method feeder, but they're going to be pop-up ones. We'll see how it works. But I'm gonna have a couple of rigs made up, so like I do my sea fishing, just have one made up and then clip on and clip on and clip on. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Excuse the wind, guys. You can see the wind behind me, look, on the trees. And as I said, I haven't titled none of my stuff, but what I'm going to learn to do is get my missus out to show me how to do it properly. And there's a thing on my phone I can do. It speaks to me and it comes up with the spelling, and then what I'll do, I'll type it in and then see if it works. Okay, guys. Well, this is a roundup of what I'm doing. Hopefully sell my van in the next couple of weeks. Could sell in the next couple of days, I don't know. But yeah, I'm up for, and also to introduce you to my new mate. Old-timer Alzheimer's, Paul. Hey. Anyway, guys, I will catch you later and see you on the next one. I won't be in my garden, I hope. Bye.